We have finished studying review of numbers, number line, how to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication and division operations with integers. Now let us look at what is BODMAS. And remember, BODMAS is not in your book, but it's a very important concept to learn nevertheless. The full form of BODMAS is bracket open, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. There is an equivalent to BODMAS called PEDMAS. This is called parenthesis, exponent, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. Now why are BODMAS and PEDMAS very useful? These are useful because they help you in order to evaluate large expressions. So for example, let's say we have to do this computation, 7 plus 3 multiplied by 5. Now there are two ways in which you can do it. Let us say you decided to solve it like this. You first looked at 7 plus 3 and said, let me do 7 plus 3 first. And you did 7 plus 3 and got the value 10. And then you decided now that you have 10, the equation became 10 into 5. So you did 10 multiplied by 5 and you got the answer as 50. But let us say your friend decided to do 3 into 5 first, and therefore he did 3 multiplied by 5 and got 15. And then the equation became 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 22. Therefore we now got two answers. 7 plus 3 multiplied by 5, the answer came as 50 with this approach. And 7 plus 3 multiplied by 5, the answer came as 22 with this approach. Which one of these two values is correct? BODMAS allows you to decide which of these two is the correct approach of doing things. Your method or your friend's method. PEDMAS is also the same, but it also has exponent involved in it. This example that we took was from the Khan Academy video website, whose link is given here. They have several more examples to explain what BODMAS and PEMDAS are. We will also discuss a few examples in the subsequent video. Let's take this example. 3 plus 15 minus 2 into 4 plus 5. Now according to the BODMAS, let us write BODMAS down. Bracket open, divide, multiply, add and subtract. According to BODMAS, we are supposed to open the brackets first, then do the division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction. But in this equation, we do not have any division or brackets. So we need to do the multiplication first. So where is the multiplication? This is the multiplication. Let's do that first. So this becomes equal to 3 plus 15 minus, so we are going to do 2 into 4, which is 8 plus 5. Now let's start doing the addition. So 3 plus 15 is 18. Now we have minus 8 plus 5. So we have done 3 plus 15. And remember, in BODMAS, we spoke that there is a rule where you have to solve the expression from left to right. Now this becomes equal to 18 minus 8 is 10. So this is 10 plus 5, which is equal to 15, and this is our answer. We are now going to look at a few examples of BODMAS. In a mathematical expression, if you have a mix of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division operators, then you have to first do bracket open, after that division, after that multiplication, addition and then finally subtraction. The default order of doing the operations is from left to right. And if an equation has only additions or multiplications, then you don't really have to worry about BODMAS and the order also does not matter. However, it is always safe to just follow BODMAS just in case. For example, let's look at this equation, 3 plus 15 minus 2 into 4 plus 5. BODMAS says that we have to do bracket open followed by division before doing anything else. But here there are no brackets. So first let us do the multiplication. The multiplication in this equation is 2 into 4. So let's do that first. So we are going to do 2 into 4. So the result becomes 3 plus 15 minus 8. Right? 2 into 4 is 8 plus 5. Now we'll start performing the operations from left to right while ensuring that we follow BODMAS. So when we do operations from left to right, we first get an addition here, which is 3 plus 15. Let's do that addition. So 3 plus 15 is 18. Therefore, we have now 18 minus 8 plus 5. 18 minus 8. See, we are going from left to right. So we got a subtraction here. 18 minus 8 is 10. So we do 10. And then we have 10 plus 5. And the result is 15. Now what happens if we ignore BODMAS and start doing the operation any which way we want? So for instance, let's say we do 3 plus 15 minus 2 into 4 plus 5. It's the same equation as this, but we start doing the additions first. And we also don't follow the order, we follow whichever order we want. So we do 3 plus 15 minus 2 into 4 plus 5, right? So we are doing 3 plus 15 and 4 plus 5 together. So 3 plus 15 becomes 18, and then you have the minus 2, 4 plus 5 becomes the 9. Then we are doing subtraction. 18 minus 2 is 16, and then the 9 comes as it is. And 16 plus 9 becomes 25. But this is a wrong answer. According to the rules of mathematics and according to BODMAS, this is the right answer. Like we discussed in the earlier slides, BODMAS is followed to ensure that given this equation, no matter who gets a copy of this equation, everybody gets the same result. So whether you're solving this, your friend is solving this, or your cousin in a faraway location is solving this equation, they all get the same result, 15. But let's say you start solving it using BODMAS and this process, but your friend starts solving it using a very different process, you will start getting very different results. Let's look at a few more examples to understand this better. Now let's look at this example. 60 divided by 4 multiplied by 5. So according to BODMAS, we have to first do the division. So let's look at this division first, right? And let's do this first. The answer becomes 60 divided by 4 is 15. 15 into 5, which is equal to 75. This is our answer. But let us say we did not follow BODMAS, but we decided to do multiplication first. If we decide to do multiplication, this is what we will get. 60 divided by 4 into 5 is 20, right? And 60 divided by 20 is 3. And this unfortunately is the wrong answer. So if you follow BODMAS, you'll get the correct answer, which is 75. But if you do not follow that, you'll get a wrong answer. Now let's look at 144 divided by 4 divided by 2. Now let's perform the operations from left to right. This becomes equal to, first we have to do 144 divided by 4 because we are doing the operations from left to right. So 144 divided by 4, if you do it using working, you'll find out that it is 36. Now 36, we still have divide by 2, right? And the answer is 18. But let us say we did not follow BODMAS and we followed a wrong path. Okay, and we decided to do divisions from right to left. Now we'll do 4 divided by 2 first. So this will become 144 divided by 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now this becomes equal to 144 divided by 2 is 72. But 72 is the wrong answer and this one is the right answer. So BODMAS is very important in order to get consistent results everywhere. Let's look at 8 plus 2 minus 36 divided by 6 plus 9. According to BODMAS, you have to open the brackets first, then do division, addition, and then subtraction. And all of this while going from left to right. We have encountered a bracket here. So let's do the brackets first. So when we do the brackets first, we get 8 plus 2, right? So we have to solve the equation within the brackets first. 8 plus 2 is 10. So we get the result 10 minus 36 divided by 6 plus 9. Now what is this equal to? Here we have to do the division operation, because in BODMAS after bracket open we have to do division. So we are going to do this. So let's write that here, division, right? So we're going to finish the division, then we will get 10 minus 36 divided by 6 is 6 plus 9. Now we have to go from left to right, so we will do this next. Now this becomes equal to 10 minus 6 is 4 plus 9, and the final answer is 13. Now if we did this in any other way, we would get a wrong result. Let's do a few more problems. 27 into 8 divided by 2 into 9 minus 23 minus 1. Now in this problem we again don't have any brackets. So according to BODMAS, after looking at brackets we need to look at the division operation. So there is a division operator here, so let's look at the division. So this becomes equal to 27 into 8 divided by 4 is 4 multiplied by 9 minus 23 minus 20 minus 1. Now this becomes equal to, from left to right let's start doing the processing. So 27 into 4 is what we have next. 27 into 4 is 108. 108 into 9 minus 23 minus 1. Now we have 108 into 9. 108 into 9 is what we do next, because we have to do multiplications before we move to the next operation. So 108 into 9 is 972 minus 23 minus 1. Now this becomes equal to, we do the 972 minus 23 next, and this becomes 949 minus 1, and then the answer is 948. Now if we try to do this in any other fashion, for instance we ignore the BODMAS but try to do multiplications first, or try to do something from right to left, we will get a wrong answer or an inconsistent answer. We've given you some practice problems that you can work on your own, and please feel free to ask us questions if you have any doubts. The answers are also given for these practice problems. So 5 plus 3 into 12, the answer should be 41. 18 divided by 2 minus 4 into 5 minus 6, the answer should be minus 17. One of these problems, problem number 8, has two sets of brackets. 1024 divided by open bracket followed by another open bracket. 18 minus 16 close bracket plus 2 close the bracket multiplied by 5. The answer is 1280. Now when you have multiple brackets, remember that you have to open the innermost bracket first. That means 18 minus 16 should be done first, followed by the next bracket, which is this outermost bracket. At this particular website, there is an online calculator that shows how to do BODMAS. This is a very interesting calculator. I will highly suggest that you should try it out. But hey, when you are doing the practice problems, don't try to use the calculator to solve it. When you do the practice problems, write out the working like this. Don't just write the final answer. If you write out the working, you will understand how BODMAS can be applied to each of these problems.